right? Then, okay, the number of moles. For me to be able to get the mass, I need the number of moles. How do I get the number of moles? I'm going to go now to the balanced equation and compare mole ratio. I need to compare the mole ratio. So what am I going to say? I'm going to check sodium hydroxide versus sodium sulfate. What is the ratio? Sodium hydroxide, I have to write this. Is to sodium sulfate. What is the ratio? 2:1. So it's Na2SO4. My ratio is 2:1. So what if, so if I have 2 here, here I must have 1. If I have 5 here, how much must I have here? I've got 2 here is to 1, that's the ratio. If I've got 5 here, how much must I have here? Huh? 2.5, isn't it? But in this case, how much do I have? I've got 0.5. If I've got 0.5 this side, how much must I have this side? I must have half of 0.5, which is 0.25. So now my problem is solved. So I'm using the 0.5 for this to get the moles for this, for sodium sulfate. So now I've got the number of moles here. So now I know the number of moles for sodium sulfate. So I know the answer here is 0.25. Now I've got molar mass, I've got number of moles. Now I can answer the question, which is mass. So I'm going to say mass, number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass. And this is number of moles, you know, it's right here in brackets. I'm looking for number of moles for sodium sulfate. So when you write number of moles, please in brackets specify for which one, for which number of moles is this? Na2SO4. I don't have space here because I'm using a mouse. It's difficult for me to try and write here. So it's going to be difficult here. Number of moles here, I'm going to take that 0.25, not 0.5, because this 0.5 is for sodium hydroxide. I'm not interested in in sodium hydroxide. I'm interested in sodium sulfate. So I'm going to put here 0.25. Then I'm looking for mass over molar mass. What is the molar mass? For sodium sulfate is the one that I got is 142. So I put it here, 142. Then I calculate the mass. My mass, I cross multiply. What is 0.25 multiplied by 142? 35, I don't have space here. 35,5 grams. That becomes my answer. That's the final answer. Is that understood? So this is how you use stoichiometry. You need to check what am I given, find number of moles, go to the balance equation, compare mole ratio, find the number of moles of the substance that you want and answer the question. Clear? Any questions? Any questions? All right, there's an activity for you guys. You'll have to do this, all right, for the weekend. All right, you have to do this. Then we'll take it from there. Right. Any questions? All right. Yeah, Ruan, we're going to start it around about 6 after 10. I'm still with the grade 10s. Ne?
All right, sir.
All right, sure. Okay. Yes. Come again. I didn't hear the first part. Conservation is a big change from basically using. I'm not sure because conservation of atom. Are you talking about conservation of atoms? or the units. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be given, for example, you can be given cubic millimeters. Then, for example, instead of liters that we're given there, I can give you as 11,2 cubic centimeters. So before you put it in the formula, N is equal to V over Vm, you need to convert that v to cubic centimeters. You need to change it from cubic centimeter to cubic meter, because always when you do your calculation here, whenever you do your N is equal to V over Vm, the unit here must be they must match here. It must be dm cubed over your volume here, dm cubed, so that you're able to cancel them here always. So now if this cubic centimeter, you need to change it to cubic decimeter so that they can cancel. Right, so let me just post this. Let me just post this. I think there was one mistake. What was that mistake that I saw here? Maybe to change something. Concentration. The deck. I'm not gonna put it because it's gonna change a lot of things. What else did I see? I think it's everything's fine. Eh? Right. So this is your exercise 34. You're gonna have to do those 3 questions. You answer them. Right. The one that I want to change is the ratio is not balanced here. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop this lesson. You guys online, Gamelite. I'm gonna post this on Google Classroom. All right. Then you'll have to do that work. Let's hope you're coming on Monday. We will revise it on Monday. Bye. Okay.